And Starking did confirm that Starkiller forfeited. I don't know the reason. I don't know, again, if something came up or not. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame to see that we won't see that rematch between those two players, because Starkiller, like, he definitely can.
Yeah, he has an opportunity in this tournament.
Exactly. Especially because in the games that we did see him lose against PureLegacy, it did feel like it was more like strategic related when it comes to like the builds they picked, not necessarily like mechanical skill or anything like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a shame to see that. But we do have this match waiting for us right here. We have PureLegacy, the winner of the previous series, the Terran, representing America. I already said his name. PureLegacy.
And here we have his opponent, the reigning champion, playing for Team Chivo, representing Mexico. It is Cham. Now, looking at the Wikipedia here, Cham has a nice earning. He's won about $85,000 in tournament prizes, I believe. That's not including like sponsorships or anything else.
That's pretty good.
But so far this year, in 2020, in the couple months, he's won $410, and he hasn't really won any like big premier matches or anything. So I think things like this here right now is where he's winning all, getting his earnings added to his Wikipedia.
So something that I do want to mention is that last week Cham, he won like 3 weeklies like in a row.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking. Like, I think Cham has it figured out. That's the way to do it.
Mm-hmm. He's been grinding, that tournament, that online tournament scene.
Yeah, well, everyone's at IAM. He's like, oh, this is perfect. No one's in these online tournaments. Easy week for me.
Just breeze through. But yeah, it's cool to see he's been playing in Battle of the Americas. He's been playing in the ESL weeklies as well.
Yep.
He's been doing well for himself. Especially because the ESL weeklies are like $100 for first place. Like,
oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the other tournament that we used to cast, he wasn't able to play in that one, right?
Yeah, he wasn't able to.
So I'm sure he's happy that here we have Battle of the Americas, and he is eligible to play and dominate for the most part. Mm-hmm. Ooh, nice catch on that Ling.
Oh,
but he himself is trapped. Ooh. That was just an unfortunate turn of events. Like the grenade knocked the Ling over the mineral patch. And then, like, as it was going to remine, he was like, I'll take it out. It has low health. But then he attacked it with the Lings, and it got cornered.
Yeah.
That was a funny thing to watch play out.
It's unfortunate, to say the least. As a Terran player, you don't want to lose the first Reaper like that. Like, oof.
Imagine you're just mining your business, and a grenade just launches you over an entire mineral patch. Like, Thing just flew over the mineral patch. I love when they throw a grenade like at the wall and Lings like fly into the base over a depot or something.
Yeah. We I think we saw it a couple of times in IEM. It looks so slick when it's a TVP and the Terran comes in with like a Reaper and a couple of Hellions, and then the Terran mines the Zealot in the wall and like knocks him out of the way, and then everything just floods in. Like,
yeah.
It's beautiful to see.
It's a funny. Yeah, IEM has been like throwing me off crazy. All the crazy things that have been coming out of IEM. Protoss versus Protoss is a terrible matchup, is what I've learned from IEM.
It's a beautiful matchup. It's
it's like if a plane was crashing in an artsy way.
Jesus Christ. It's like watching a plane crash, but it isn't full of people, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's not full of people. Yeah,
it's great. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's full of like paint and like all this like different colored smoke and stuff. Yeah. But we do have PureLegacy here poking in with all these Hellions, not really being able to do much, but I feel like
Hellions.
Yeah. There's a lot of Hellions. And there's not really much energy for transfuse.
Yeah, we lost one Hellion. Not too bad, but oh, that was already completely evacuated before it even set up.
Yeah, Liberator's here trying to get a couple of drone kills.
That positioning's pretty good though, because that forces a whole lot of lost mining time. Yeah, Queen has to like walk around.
Oh, is he actually gonna get the Queen? Oh,
ooh, nice save. Oh, and the Hellion's coming. All the all the drones are stacked up on top of each other. You get 6 instantly. That was bad. They were super clumped together there.
Yeah, yeah.
You should have expected that. He had his other queens right there, like trying to shoot down the rocks. What was that all about?
And the second,
and he's still at it.
Yeah. This time he gets the Queen though.
Why is PureLegacy doing so good today? What is up with him? He's been training.
Well, I mean,
he was watching
for
those
PureLegacy
special replays.
Yeah, for PureLegacy, I feel like this tournament has become, all right, can I beat Cham this week? Oh no, he's fighting. Yeah. He's attacking the Queen.
Cham's might be a little nervous today.
Yeah. Not exactly being himself, but you know he can get back into it. Like it is still the start of the first game. It's okay.
But I don't think he has any idea what's going on the other side of the map.
Yeah, he hasn't really sent in an Overlord to scout to really see what's happening. I mean, there isn't...
It's PureLegacy, you should know.
Yeah, yeah. There's nothing crazy happening. Oh, these Hellions get surrounded. Immediately get taken out. And, yeah, we didn't really get to talk much about it, but, you know, we have seen PureLegacy play against Cham, like, not every week, but near to it. Oh, these things, they're gonna get into the main.
The doors were wide open.
Oh, no.
And all he's got is 2 Hellions to defend this. He's got to try and bait the Lings into the tanks.
Yeah, and he does it. Oh, is he gonna lose the tank, though?
Oh, friendly fire, take the tank out. And since he closed the doors in the main, those 2 Cyclones were stuck. Cyclones can come out and help. Maybe he would have saved the tank.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess it's okay what transpired. Like, he only lost 2 SCVs, I think.
Yeah.
But he did lose a tank, which is a huge blow, especially when you're playing against Cham.
Yeah, I mean, just leaving the doors down and letting the Lings in is bad enough.
Oh,
like that right there is like, come on, mate, you got to do a little bit better.
Yeah, and we've seen this a lot from Cham.
Was that accidental? Oh no, okay, that's a Nidus. 7 of them coming up.
Yes, yes, we've seen Cham play a lot with Swarm Host, especially against PureLegacy. And I don't think he's scouted this actually, so I don't think PureLegacy knows this is coming. And this could...
Oh, does he have that blocked off? All those Hellions are going to go right in. Oh, normally you would have blocked it off. He does see the the infestation pit. Blue Flame Hellions into the mineral line. 7 workers going down. 9 workers. Not a bad cleanup, I guess, from either player. 9 workers is a lot.
Yeah, that's the thing about PureLegacy. He somehow always manages to get like damage done with Hellions. Like it's like his thing. He always slips in, or like we've even seen him play like against roaches with pure like Blue Flame Hellions and somehow make it work.
Yeah, and he instantly caught that Nidus Worm and was able to deny it. Now he knows there's a Nidus Worm, and you only got a Nidus Worm for one reason against mech. Same time going into the main and the natural. Okay, he's gonna stay outside the natural for now. Roaches are gonna try and buy some time while the Lings do damage on the workers. Scanning to confirm there's no army there. He's gonna try and clean up these Lings, but not before 11 workers went down. And Cham is not gonna let PureLegacy slip in with some Hellions without slipping in with some Lings.
Yeah, and at the same time, we do have that Nidus went down on the left side. The Swarm Hosts are out. It looks like he's going to try and siege that 4th base for PureLegacy. Meanwhile, oh, the Roaches all get caught out outside of the natural by the Cyclones.
Oh, that was bad. Another Nidus going down. Nidus Whack-A-Mole here is going pretty good for Legacy.
Yeah, but the Locust,
except for this one right now.
Oh, he lifts up immediately. He's like, nope.
Not a bad pull away. Nothing really went down besides an engineering bay.
Yeah.
I don't know why he had that there. Was that there just purely for like buffer? Was that shield?
I guess maybe. Oh, these two armies clash. There. Yeah, this army is looking pretty good for PureLegacy as long as he doesn't fight the Swarm Host.
Or get fungal growth.
Yeah.
So I don't know how I feel about this Roach Infestor. Normally you want like Banelings Infestors. And that way you can fungal them. He even has one Swarm Host in the mix.
Yeah. As this is happening, there's a Nidus in the natural of PureLegacy, but I don't think there's too much happening with that.
Did all the Swarm Hosts die? Where are the Swarm Hosts at?
I think they're still in the Nidus. Okay. I don't think they've come out. They're just chilling in there. Like at the moment, like even Cham, he's got his hands full.
Oh, he's blocking himself. He just blocked a lot of his army in right there.
Meanwhile, the Swarm Host they
came
attack
out
the
over there. Okay.
Yeah.
He needs to just take the high ground for it, honestly. Oh, he put some lings in there. That's funny. I guess he was just hoping it would work, and it did, but responded too late. Putting down another Nidus, hoping that he can get 2 up. Wishful thinking, but also keeping PureLegacy distracted at home while he goes in again for that 4th base, or at least postures up to take it. Some sort of engagement over there. It is seen here by this floating whatever's up there in the map. I don't know, in the center of the map.
This is hurting PureLegacy a lot. He just hasn't been able to mine properly from this 4th base, and now finally the armies are clashing here at the 4th once again. And PureLegacy, he's looking pretty good. Again, there's no infestors with this. Finally,
he needs a Locust Wave.
Yeah.
He's got 1 fungal growth though. You don't want to use that on just a couple. Fungal growth, infestors, and then fungal growth. There you go.
And here come the locusts.
But he didn't get a fungal growth off. I think it died before he could get that off. Here goes. He should manually have him just go all the way up the ramp. Yeah, there you go. But he should also get that tank. He can get the tank. Yeah,
he's gonna get it.
Nice. That was a good pick off there. And now I think this is PureLegacy's chance to go and counterattack somewhere, but he can't because Cham's all over the map trying to attack.
Oh, he scans it though.
Growth going down.
And
is able to pick off a couple of units. No corrosive biles. There you go. We'll secure his exit.
Important to note that PureLegacy, he did finally take that north base to the back, so he finally has a 4th base mining. He isn't constantly having to lift it up like every couple of minutes. But we're getting to the point where now these Swarm Hosts are going to siege the natural. We've got the main
girls. They're going to go down. Do it, mate. Do it. Oh, he got 1. He could have got way better, but he held too long.
Yeah.
Not a bad engagement though.
All these workers go down in the meantime in the natural.
Take the base. And a Nidus Worm. He used the Locust Wave as vision to put a Nidus Worm in. PureLegacy does not see it. 17 workers go down.
The CC went down as well.
Yeah, CC went down. There's nothing there for vision, so that is kind of like a dead zone. He hears the Nidus. He's like, where could it be? I do like the barracks in the middle of the map, used as kind of like an overlord for vision. He's like, oh, here's a Nidus Worm that just popped up. I'll destroy that.
Yeah, and now I think we're going to see a base trade sort of scenario because the armies, they're on complete opposite sides of the map.
He should put the Locust back in the Nidus and go home.
Yeah.
And he's not. He's going to go for this base, which I guess that's a good idea because if you can stop that mining base, that is like the last mining base. PureLegacy did not pull the trigger on this base trade. He's kind of like posturing off the creep, which is not the right call. He scans to see the entire army coming back. Good scan there. He's going to be able to maneuver out of this. He should not take a fight. Fungal growth, do it. Yep, another fungal goes down. I think he has 1 more, maybe not. But PureLegacy's getting a good engagement here, taking out all the roaches. Or at least a lot of them.
I feel like this is kind of it. Like, this is PureLegacy's last army, and he lost 20 SCVs. He lost 2 bases while this was happening. He managed to kill 1 of Cham's base, but that's kind of it. Like, all the Swarm Hosts are still alive.
Not enough drones or anything. Yeah, he's been mining. Oh my god, he just has all the Swarm Hosts chilling in the main. SCV's walking by it. PureLegacy sees it. He's not doing anything. No response here. He's scanning and moving in. What is this? Cham's like, let me get as deep as I can before releasing these locusts all over the place. And now he's just gonna clean up what he can here. And this has to be GG for PureLegacy. There goes the production. Tech labs. All that good stuff. GG.
GG.
Cham played that pretty well. I was scared for a second. I didn't think Cham was going to be able to get that one.
Yeah,
It's
like
looking rough, but then the Swarm host Nida Swarm combo is undefeated with Cham.
they were going back and forth for a while. PureLegacy, he was responding pretty well to the Swarm host. Like for the first couple of waves, like he didn't really lose much, but he did have to keep lifting up his CC. Like his economy was hurting because of it. It took him a long time to finally get like his fourth up and running, that upper base, right? To, like finally get it like saturated. And yeah, Cham just wore him down over time.
Yeah, Cham's pretty good at the multitasking. Just Nidus worms everywhere, Ling run-bys and Roach run-bys at the same time as the Nidus.
Yeah.
And then you think you clean up the Roaches and the Lings, and then there's another Swarm Locust Wave coming in. And then you try and do some counter damage, and he hits you at two fronts again. Cham was all over the place.
I think what's impressive is that for like maybe half the game, PureLegacy was keeping up. Like with that, like all these like multi-prong attacks were happening from Cham, like all these Niduses and stuff, and for the most part, PureLegacy, he was keeping up. He was able to defend each side, but then like slowly, like it like snowballed, where Cham would like deal a little bit more damage here and then a little bit more damage there, and then he slowly like pulled PureLegacy apart.
Exactly. I feel like, to your point, yeah, if you let Cham get to the late game, he's very comfortable in the late game.
Yeah. Exactly. And here we are in game number 2 of this best of 3 series, spawning in the bottom right hand side of Nightshade LE. We have the Terran player down 1-0 in this series. He's teamless. He is representing America though. It is PureLegacy.
And his opponent, spawning here in the top left-hand corner, playing for Chivo, one of the best Zergs coming out of Mexico, possibly the best Zerg coming out of Mexico. It is Cham. Team Chivo with his new teammate, Special. I was unfortunately asleep during Special's match. I believe he played yesterday, or was it today?
Yesterday.
Yeah, he got disqualified.
I feel like disqualified isn't the right word.
Yeah, not disqualified.
Got knocked out.
That's not the right way to put it. He got knocked out. Disqualified. Insinuates there was something going on there. No.
Yeah.
It's just a shame that he got kicked out because he's black.
Yeah, he did play really well. At least, you know, we did manage to cast a couple of his games actually here on this channel.
Oh, nice.
He played insanely well against Parting. He 2-0'd Parting, and it was
That's sick.
Yeah, it was really impressive. And I think he also took a game off of stats. He lost the stats 2-1.
Yeah, he had a tough bracket.
Yeah, he had a really Protoss stacked bracket.
Parting.
Yeah, Parting, stats. There was another, I don't quite recall. It wasn't Zest, but there was another like top tier Protoss as well. It was Deer. And yeah, his TVP was really put to the test of all things. But yeah, he played well, to be honest. It was just a really rough group to be in.
Yeah, definitely. And like Terran's doing pretty good right now, but for some reason they're just still not there.
Yeah.
Hopefully Special can get there though. Being in Korea, maybe a year will do good for him. Ooh, one drone does go down and good grenade. All right, yeah, he got out of there just barely.
Didn't lose it this time. So yeah, well played. So far we've got like pretty standard opening from PureLegacy, you know, 1-1-1. Does look like he is going for another mech-esque build. Oh, actually cancelled his tech lab. Okay.
Wonder why that was.
Yeah, I wonder what triggered that, because typically you make a tech lab there and then you switch the starport for like Banshees or something like that.
Yeah.
Looks like he was thinking about it but then changed his mind at the last second. Weird. Okay.
Very interesting.
We do have a Liberator on the way instead. We did see him do some pretty good damage with Liberators last game, so...
Yeah, I think Liberator is a good call. He's good with the Liberator. I mean, this isn't a huge tournament, so I don't think they study their opponents too much, but just given that I've been casting, like, the Liberators seem to throw Cham off pretty well.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you should go for a Hellion drop again.
Yeah, Hellion drops could work really well, especially if they go unscattered.
Yeah.
Oh, the Queen's a little bit out of position. All the Hellions are gonna go in, but
oh, look at I like that position of the Lings. They just about completely surround.
That looked terrifying. They were ready to pounce.
Scared me a little bit. Yeah. Made me jump out of my seat.
It was like they were blending in with the background, and as soon as you see them all move at once, it was like, oh shit! Like,
yeah. It's like in the movie scene where you're like, oh yeah, what you and what army, and then there's like a whole army that comes out of the shadows.
Yeah.
Like, oh, where the hell did you come from?
It was terrifying.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Like, that would just throw my whole game off right there if I was PureLegacy. Just GG out right now.
And he's going for it. He dives into the third to get a couple of drone kills. He gets 4 and maybe a couple more. He has some pretty good positioning back here behind the gases.
Yeah, his Ling, Cham's Ling micro has been really good though. Not committing all his Lings, just like 2 or 3 per each individual Hellion, and not getting them stacked up too much so they can go down.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Cham, he did go in with an Overlord, and he did scout that there were 2 Raxes, and he saw that the tech lab was researching. So we are seeing some bio come out from PureLegacy.
Yeah, not bad here. Bio, I think, is pretty good for PureLegacy. I think, like, PureLegacy is all about the mech, but I think Cham just shuts the mech down so well at this point. Like, week after week, I think we just seen Cham shut down mech for the win.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible that PureLegacy has been working on his bio style. Like, maybe that's why we're seeing more of it. And that's always a good thing, you know? Yeah. Like, diversifying your play and stuff. It's good.
We have yet to see a battle cruiser this tournament, unfortunately.
I'm okay with that. That's a certain I'm okay with that. I don't want to see that. Yeah.
I'm just hoping that it happens and Cham like defends perfectly. Because that's always good to see.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Getting rid of the rocks here.
Yeah, we've got Cham kind of macroing up, taking his 4th base, you know, getting banding speed, getting 1-1, which will be a little bit slower than...
Yeah, I think that's a little late.
Yeah, yeah.
Usually 1-1 and banding speed are the 2 things you need as soon as the army's coming. Or as soon as you see bio.
Yeah, PureLegacy has to be a little bit careful though. He is starting to trade a little bit on creep.
He should take out those rocks. He should take out the rocks. At least like 3 or 4 banelings in the back. Or not banelings, a couple zerglings. Yeah, when you see those lings disappear off in the distance, that's when you need to be worried.
Yeah, and it looks like he's gonna pounce on this army.
Coming. You somehow got the rocks down? Was that like target fire? Was that the tanks?
It may have been the tanks, like...
I think it was the tank that took that out.
Yeah, like splash damage.
Yeah, that's funny. I was hoping that would happen.
There we see Cham collapse on that army, take down all the tanks. Did save most of the buy though in these medevacs, and it looks like he's trying to drop, but oh my god, the creep spread by Cham is insane. Like,
yeah, I don't even know where he found time for all this.
Yeah.
You can try and clear that creep up, but good luck, PureLegacy.
PureLegacy trying to do some multi-prong. He has to drop to the south as well, but there's already Lane Bane there waiting for him. Oh.
Cham is so good right now. I like that this little marine play here. Yeah. Oh, he's like picking up 1 marine, dropping it. That's funny. But Cham's just so on point. Oh my god, that was pretty good for PureLegacy taking out some Banes.
Yeah, yeah.
Knowing that Cham would be microing on 2 fronts, he can't be everywhere at once. He can't be more than 1 place at once.
Cham, he tries.
Yeah. I don't know, Cham wears glasses. Maybe he does have 4 eyes and has like vision on different things at once.
I've seen him wear glasses, but that was years ago. I don't know if
oh yeah, he might be on the contacts now.
Yeah.
It's 2020. The technology exists. Cham, I feel like he's going with the bare minimum amount of banelings. Like, he's got Oh, he's got like 25 now. But for a while there, he only had like 10 to 15, and he's morphing more in now. But
Yeah,
he had not too many banelings.
What's surprising is we have a Ling run by though, and the wall is
Oh,
open.
huge counter. PureLegacy, man. He has a sensory tower up too.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's disgusting. 22
Jesus.
SCVs instantly, and he's going for more. 4 or 5 banelings get into the main main mineral line. You could take a baneling back. He had one baneling there, and he like pulled it back.
And while that was happening, PureLegacy, he was just in the middle of the map, like he didn't push in or anything, and now finally the two armies clash.
God. I'm a Zerg player, and I'm kind of scared of all that baneling right there. GG. Wow, Cham just wrecked that. Can't believe Cham destroyed like that.
That was insane. Oh my god.
It had some Cero vibes to it. So now we'll be able to get the finals, which will be, let's see if it's updated yet. I'm checking the bracket, and we do not yet have a winner. It's going to be Nano versus Jigarino.
Yeah. Nano.
They're playing right now.
Yeah, Nano being a Brazilian player, I believe.
Yeah, Nano's Brazilian.
Yeah.
Did they already start playing, or are we casting that as well?
I believe they started.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So we will just have to wait until their series finishes up. Their best of 1, I believe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. This is actually no, it's a best of 3.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
They just changed that, I believe. This is the first time they do that.
Okay. Cool. But yeah. So Cham does move on to the grand finals, and PureLegacy will get knocked down, and will have a chance to, work his way back up and maybe have a rematch. But yeah.
I thought Starkiller had a real chance here to come back in the lower bracket.
Yeah. I would have loved to have seen Starkiller, continue to work his way up, right? Like, it would have been cool to see.
I mean, Paco Mike decided to bow out. Starkiller bowed out.
Yeah.
And that leaves the lower brackets down to some players that we don't normally see here.
Yeah. At the same time, it is kind of cool to see, potentially some of these lesser known players, have an opportunity. I just checked and I just realized Jigarino took a map off of Cham in the upper bracket.
Oh, no way. I didn't even look at that.
He's the only person who's taking a map off
2-1.
Yeah.
What is Jigarino? Is he like Protoss?
I've heard of a player called... No, never mind. I was going to say Jig, but no, I don't know him. I don't know him at all. Yeah.
Barcode account?
No, okay. Yeah, sorry. I did Jig with 2 Gs. There is a Canadian Zerg player called Jig, which this is.
With a J? J-I-G-G?
J-I-1-G. 1G.
Oh,
Yeah, and I've seen him, from way back when, 2014, 2013. He used to be, active, in the NA scene. He used to be, a challenger level player. Never quite making it into WCS. But
wow,
yeah, it's cool to see him back. I haven't seen him in these brackets before.
Question mark? Is this him?
Yeah, it's him. It's his challenge account.
It's him? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So potentially,
he's gonna have to go against PureLegacy though if he wins.
Yeah. Potentially, we will see him play against PureLegacy.
That would be cool to see him beat PureLegacy and go against Cham. Or the good old matchup of Cham versus PureLegacy.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind. PureLegacy just has a tough time defeating Cham.
Yeah, I mean, PureLegacy...
You'd think he'd get a game or something off of him here and there, but we've seen it as of late.
So I just checked, because I'm really curious, actually, when it comes to Jig. He only played in 2 tournaments in 2019. like 2 online tournaments. He played in OSC Melee 76 and Rock Cup 3. And that's kind of it. In 2018, he played in a bunch of Proxy Tempest NA Opens, actually.
Wow.
But that was just in 2018.
Before I ever did. Yeah. Wow, interesting.
Yeah, it looks like he's.
I wonder why so few tournaments. Is he coming back now, or is this a rare occurrence that we're about to witness here?
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. Like whether he's coming back, whether this is like a one-off thing. Like,
yeah. We need answers, Jiggerino.
Okay.
Yeah, so right now we're just waiting on them. They're going to finish up their matches. The winner from that goes on to play PureLegacy in the lower bracket. And that is also a best of 3. And then it'll be the final matchup.
Yeah, since we're waiting for Jiggerino and Nano to finish up, or at least finish their game so we can hop in, we will go on a small 5-minute break.
Nice. Our first break ever.
Yeah, like we've never had a break during Battle of the Americas before, but
I think it's because they made it a best of 3 for the semis of the losers bracket.
So good. So we'll go on a small break, and when we come back, we will hopefully have a series for you.